This is for you, Kings fans, wherever you may be. All the frustration and disappointment of the past is gone. The 45-year drought is over. The Los Angeles Kings are indeed the kings of the National Hockey League. They are the 2012 Stanley Cup champions.
Oh, what's going on, guys? This is one of the worst feelings I have ever had as a Clipper fan. I cannot even describe to you guys. I mean, my subscribers know how much I cannot stand the way this dude plays basketball. Yeah, he's a great player. He is a great player. He's not somebody that I felt moved the needle for us. Not somebody I felt that we needed. Also, just mainly not somebody that I want to root for. I'm even more nervous because we don't know the terms of the trade. I'm praying to God that Terrence Mann isn't traded. I just don't believe James Harden's ever going to win a ring. I think he's a fucking loser. I think he's a fucking loser when it comes to the highest level of basketball, meaning that he's not cut out to win chips. You know what? If I shout out Locked On Rams in the building. If I'm wrong, like I was with Russ, I'll eat my words, and I'm going to have to become a huge Harden fan because we would have won the championship. So let me just say this right now. If we don't win the championship, this is a joke. We better win the championship with a super fucking team. We better win it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if we lose in the finals or lose in the conference finals. Because now I got to root for a team that I don't even really like that much because this guy taints it with just handling the ball. I can't stand watching him handle the ball. Tween cross, step back, fall on the floor, foul bait nonsense, and then quit in playoff games. Let's go over the times he quit. 2017, Game 6. Kawhi should remember that very fondly. 2018, he just shot 17 threes, 27 threes. It's just unintelligent basketball. 19, when Steph Curry sunned him in his own house. Dude threw the ball away on an inbounds pass in the fourth quarter. How about 2022, jogging after turnovers? And then last year in Game 6 and 7, going Casper the Friendly Ghost. The only hope we have is that in a third option role, like he was in Brooklyn, he will get the job done. He will get the job done. This is, by the way, a record for the people in Alive right now. 200. See, you know what? Thank you, James Harden, you freaking plumber. I'm going to freaking boo the fuck out of him the first game he gets introduced. That's the funny part, too. Just because he's on the Clippers doesn't mean I got to like him. I don't like him. To me, let me just get it all out since I have to like this guy now. Oh, my God. You know what? I just cover the team now. I'm not even a fan anymore. I just cover the team. The first year I have season tickets, we have my least favorite star in NBA history on my team. History. He doesn't move without the ball. He's a pick and choose defender. He dribbles way too much. See, this is what people need to realize. Just because you get assists does not mean you're an unselfish player. He wants the ball in his hands all the time. That's the problem. He wants the ball in his hands so much. You know what? I keep sharing this story. I had a fetish with getting assists as a kid because I wanted to be, just because you get an assist doesn't mean you're being super unselfish. You are directly leading to a basket. That's my thing with some of these ball dominators like Harden. He's a great passer, but he wants to get an assist a lot of the time. He's not good without the ball. He doesn't move without the ball. He doesn't do the little things that help you win at the highest level when I say championships, to me. When is the last time you said, good hustle, Harden? Man, look at James Harden diving for that loose ball. Look at that extra effort by James Harden. No, you say good hands, James Harden. He made a good steal. He's good at guarding post players. You're going to eat your damn words, you said. I hope I do. I hope I do eat my damn words. Because now, thank you for the super chats. Super chats are turned on if you want to drop $1 a dime. Guys, any amount of money counts. I literally have to root for a player who I despise because of, everybody's grown up a different way, right? Like, you were taught the game by somebody. You were taught certain things from the players that you maybe admired as a kid, or maybe your family or your coaches or whatever. I mean, my uncles who are Laker fans got me into basketball. on 80s, 90s ball, hard-nosed ball. So when I see James Harden playing lazy defense in big games and basically giving up, and then he's out, and I see him out, on his Instagram story, he's out there partying with Lil Baby that same night, smiling and laughing like there's no big deal while fans are sulking and crying. I don't know, man. That's just not somebody I personally want on my team. And I've just heard more things about how much he loves that style of, the nightlife and all that. And props to him. He's having a good time in his life. Like, take advantage of it. But I'm trying to win a championship. Do you see the look in my eyes right now? You know how badly I want to win a championship? Just before I die. That's all I need. Just all I need is one chip. And I remember my boy Fabian, he always tells me, does it matter how you win, or would you do it by any means necessary? I said I would do it by any means necessary. But I see what he meant by that. Wanting to, like the team. I like the team that we have right now. And you know what's sad to me is we didn't even really give it time. I didn't feel like James Harden was going anywhere, and we didn't really give it any time. We were playing pretty good basketball. Now, granted, we're playing against weak teams, but I wanted to see 10 to 15 games with this roster. It just felt like the vibes were strong. The chemistry was good. Westbrook's been playing really well. Shout out Luke Olander. Dime Emergency Rain hits like crack. Appreciate you, bro. XYZ says, salute. I'm not feeling this one at all like you. Only silver lining is that the Clippers will blow this up sooner because expectations are much higher now. See, the problem is now we have to win. Like, if we don't win, we're losing with a super team. James Harden is the third best player with Kawhi and Paul George. You got Russell Westbrook as a fourth option. Oh, man. I hope it's not Pal or Norm or Man. I don't know, man. It's funny that every other fan base is like rejoicing at the fact that we have this guy because they don't believe in him either. And I noticed that the fans of teams that have won chips seem to be very adamant in what he is. And like Lakers fans and Warriors fans, for example, they don't think he's going to win us a championship. My point is this, right? I said it very clearly. Harden raises our floor. He's going to make us a better regular season team when Kawhi and Paul are out. To me, when we have Kawhi, Paul, and Russ, like the team we have right now, add Terrence Mann back into the equation, to me, we could be the second best team in the West. Like, I'm really not seeing anything from the Lakers. Obviously, the Suns, they still need Beal back. But there's no team in the West outside of Denver. I know the Warriors are off to a pretty good start, but that makes me say, oh, the Clippers without Harden, like with the team we currently had before this trade, that we can't beat them. I really think we could if we have a healthy Kawhi and Paul. I think our defense right now with Rocco swarming around, with Paul and Kawhi motivated, our bench is a little shaky, but I really like the way we're looking. And I like how the ball's really not sticking. Like, if you really watch Russell Westbrook play the way he's playing right now, he's really playing like a table-setting point guard. He's not really trying to attack like that and all the time the same way, and he's really getting guys involved. And I just like the movement in our offense and the pace that we're playing with. That's another thing. I know Harden's a decent trigger man on the break, but he's not going to want to really push pace like that. Like, the dude is he doesn't have any burst anymore relative to what he used to have. He can barely get off the fucking ground. If you watch the game against the Nets last year in game 1, he was getting blocked like the whole first half. He can't really get off the ground. And I think he just, against really good defenses and better defenders in the playoffs, he's going to settle for step-back threes. When that step-back three is not falling and teams are switching everything and he's not getting all his foul calls. Is that true? The Sixers are acquiring Marcus Morris, Nick Batum, Robert Covington, KJ Martin, multiple draft picks, and a pick swap for James Harden, PJ Tucker, and Philip Petrusev. Okay. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Oh, I'm going to miss Nico Batum. But see, our defense just got a lot worse. Don't tell me that that's so great. This motherfucker better fucking defend, or I'm going to be tweeting his ass to get the fuck out of the city in the first week. Oh my God, bro. He better play D, and he better not give up and buy into what we're doing, or else I want his ass shipped out to fucking Alcatraz. Oh my God, dude. What is that? Oh, yeah, we have PJ Tucker. Okay, but PJ Tucker, like, he's good, but he's old, man. He's old. He's like a lot of games, 0 shots. He's not even shooting the ball. Like, we're so stagnant. No, it's not a big deal that Morris is gone because he wasn't playing. He wasn't even playing. Rocco, oh my God. And Nico, too. Nico started the season pretty well, man. We really went all in and just stacked the talent. I'm not a big believer of this, just stack the talent and hope shit works. Like, I'm just not a big believer in that. The Suns tried to do it last year and it didn't work. The Warriors were a perfect blend of talent with 4 guys in their primes, 2 top 3 players in the league. The Lakers tried to do last-ditch saloon in 2013. It didn't work. 2004, it didn't work. I don't like the 4 stars. I like 3 stars and good role players max. I'm so disappointed. I just don't want to root for him. Like, I don't. This is why I say he's everything wrong with modern basketball. He's convinced these kids that dribbling 100 times is like good basketball. Like, that's shifty and cool. Like, no, he wastes a whole bunch of movement. He gets fucking gas in the fourth quarter of high stakes playoff games. And he settles for that step back because teams know he's not going to have enough juice to get to the rim anymore. And that was in his prime, not just now. He always dribbled too much. Always. And he wants to dribble and control the whole game all the time. That shit's taxing. But then he wants to rest on defense and when he doesn't have the ball in his hands. Nah, bro, that's not somebody I want on my team. He doesn't move without the ball, and he makes no extra effort plays to me. He has good hands in the post. And he's a fantastic pick and roll player. He settles too much. Oh, my God. And then it's all the other stuff. Now, I think what's overblown is, oh, he's going to kill the locker room. People are going to dislike each other. I think that the chemistry is going to be fine because these guys are all, SoCal guys. And now the whole narrative is going to be that we got 4 guys from Southern California. This is going to be a feel-good story. Feel-good story sounds like a Hollywood disaster. We're going to get fucking clowned more than ever before. And you know what? I'm going to be the first one doing it, and I hope you're all here to see it. But here's the thing. Here's one thing I'll say about Harden, though. He has made every team better the first year he's gone. He has. He has made every team better the first year he's gone. But I don't know. It just doesn't move the needle for me. Like, I just think if we had kept it together and hoped for good luck, I think that was our best chance to get to do something, to beat Denver. Because I think you need to be talented, but also really cohesive to beat Denver. I just don't think we're going to be very cohesive. I think it's going to be a lot of talent, and we'll get by in the regular season. But what's going to happen with Westbrook now? He's going to be off the ball even more. Did you see the way Utah was playing him? If Paul George and Kawhi aren't hitting the mid-range, then what happens? Because they're going to sag off Westbrook. I want the ball in his hands. How about the way Bones Highland was playing? Bones Highland has been off to a great start to the season. I'm just not. Now we're going to stagger Russ and Harden. Kevin Miller says Russ is the best player on this team. No more disrespect. Let Russ take most of the usage. Harden will probably ruin this team. Okay, it's not the best player on the team. I'm going to really miss Nico Batum and Robert Covington, mainly Nico, man. What a great Clipper. What a great run he had with us. I'm always going to thank him. The Batum Battalion, part of that 2021 team. And we lost Robert Covington, who just got freed. I'm not a fan. So now what are we looking at? Starting lineup with the super team. I can't believe I have to root for a super team, bro. I fucking hate it here. Oh, talk about only flowing under the radar. No more of that. So now we're going to have Harden, Zoo, Russ, Kawhi, and Paul. And then off the bench, Bones, Norm, Terrence. We lost KJ Martin right then and there. And then what? Kobe Brown or Amir Coffey? Was Amir Coffey included in that trade? Oh, my God. And then Mason Plumlee. So we just lost all our front court players, even though that was clearly the reason we lost to Utah. I don't want to say I hope this bites him in the ass, but because I'm a fan of the team. But losing Nico Batum with the way he started the season and Robert Covington, PJ Tucker, bro. I like PJ Tucker. Oh, yeah, we got PJ Tucker. I like his heart and fight, but he's old. He's old, man. Kobe Brown's going to play more. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not looking forward to this, guys. I'm going tomorrow, and I'm going to be like, oh my God. I have to go to a game tomorrow. We have to play against Orlando, and we don't have Nico Batum or Robert Covington. Like, oh my God. Now I don't even care. I was really just hoping we would get off to a good start because this was not going to happen. I just think he's such a loser. I just would never. So by the way, guys, if I didn't tell anybody, I just got hired to coach my 6th grade team at my middle school. And so sometimes when I say things, I'm seeing things from a coach's lens. And one thing for me is if you're not contributing offensively, how are you contributing to help the team win? And that's something that just never, James Harden doesn't cross the box, check off the boxes for me. You can't quit in playoff games. I can't question your effort in playoff games multiple times. I've given him so many chances. If we win the championship, I will look the fool, but I'll be too drunk to care. I'm not worried about the regular season. And don't come at me taking fucking victory laps in the regular season. Come to me in the playoffs. If we make it to the finals, that's when you can tell me, oh, you were wrong. We make it to the finals, because we never got to see now what Kawhi and Paul George could do healthy without any other stars. We never got to see it. And now we have this. Oh my God. More top end talent, though. Super Team City. Fuck this team, dude. I hate it here. Harden better win us a chip. We better win the chip this year, or else you can get them all out of here. Every single last one of them. I would like Lawrence Frank's ass shipped out of here. I would like to just tank, honestly, bro. Like, let's just build a young team with players that are homegrown. If we don't win the championship, I'm done with this shit, bro. I actually was enjoying rooting for this team with Westbrook at the controls. Guys, I'm going to end the live. 2028 first round pick unprotected. Oh, shocking. All right, I'm ending the live, guys. You low-key a fraud fan. Bro, come at me in the games and say that, because I'm out here losing my voice every single night. I hate Harden as much as I hated Paul. Chris Paul or Paul George? Christopher Lowe, man. You a real emotional kid, man. Hey, thanks for fucking watching, bro. So what? I'm emotional. When you're at a game every single night like me, then you can come talk, bro. Not just talking over the internet like that from New York City. Come to the game and talk. Out here every single night. Loud. Catch my last video with Wemby when we fucking made him look the fraud. I'm just kidding. I like Wembanyama. Ty Lue's wet dream of small ball supremacy is complete now. I'm not going to put PJ at center.